And with that, it's finally ready for a full systems check.
This is test number 1. Zombie killing chainsaw. Let's go kill some zombies.
But before we start that mayhem, it's back to the Mythbusters Shopping Spectacular, where Adam and Jamie are tackling a classic queuing conundrum.
Just remember, shoppers, there's also a special on Jamie Beans in aisle 4.
They're trying to find out whether it's quicker to wait in individual lanes or one giant line.
Here's a little something for your trouble.
Thank you, sir.
And with the 30-minute Choose Your Lane test ticked off, the store manager has the stats.
Well, test 1 is done, the results are in, and I have this handy palm full of figures. We processed 138 shoppers. They averaged a wait time of 5 minutes and 39 seconds. The fastest was 2 minutes, 16 seconds. The slowest, 9 minutes and 21 seconds. That was an unhappy shopper. And they had an average satisfaction level of 3.48 out of 5. I think that's a little bit above average. Now, what does this mean when the serpentine line happens? I can't see it changing it that much. I could be wrong.
To find out, the guys set up their serpentine, which is pretty simple.
Basically, the serpentine line is just a single line. It may snake around like a serpent, but that's just to fit it in the store more conveniently.
Darn right it's a long line.
The customer at the head of the line simply waits for the next available cashier, and he goes there.
That's the concept, but to see if it's faster,
Cashiers, are you ready?
Yeah!
I said, cashiers, are you ready?
Yeah!
the guys open for business for their 90 volunteers.
Go.
But the test won't start straight away.
You might be wondering at this point why we're letting our store run before starting to gather any data. And the reason is, well, it's best to think of our store like a marble run.
Oh, looks like aisle 2 is open for you here.
Okay.
So if you have a marble run with tracks and wheels and you dump 50 marbles in all at once, they're going to start in a clump and then slowly disperse throughout the machine as it goes. That's exactly what we're doing here. We're bringing in our people and then letting them disperse. And once they're dispersed, that's when our data is going to be more accurate because it's more averaged across the system.
It takes 5 minutes to achieve an optimum dispersal. And then it's all systems go.
All right, let's start the clock in 3, 2, 1. Commence continuing shopping.
To ensure a valid comparison, they're using the same number of volunteers,
Looks like number 2 is open for you, ma'am.
with the same number of wild cards. But by studying the dynamics of the queue, Jamie's already spotted something serious.
So the amount of time that it took that customer to get from the middle of the line to the cashier is time that didn't exist if that person was standing in line the conventional way. It's that travel distance that I think has to be making this whole thing take more time.
According to the Heinemann, this extra travel to the till will slow the system. But Adam's not so sure.
When we first started writing out the methodology for this test, I have to tell you I had some bias, and I thought Serpentine was totally going to win. But now, after watching this in action, I'm not so sure that I'm right about that. Because it may be that this just makes it fairer for everybody, but not necessarily faster for everybody.
Price check on 2.
Oh, price check on 2, excuse me.
Still to come, Jamie shops for science.
It's a little known fact that Heinemann can live for months on nothing but eggs and beer.
And Adam goes in for the kill.
Groovy.
To celebrate this farewell season, this is Mythbusters by the Numbers. From viewers with terrific talents to hordes of human guinea pigs, the Mythbusters have relied on audience participation.
Give me a hooah!
For 14 years and change.